Welcome to Ape Escape 3. I have Geek from AnimeSeed.com here. He doesn't go to AnimeSeed anymore, but he's still good friends with me because we have same interests.
Yay.
Say hello, Geek.
Hello.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes. I'm a very uncreative person.
Anyway, Ape Escape 3 was developed by Sony, and it came out in 2005 in Japan, 2006 over here. It's a sequel to the popular Ape Escape series, which is mostly popular because it's really fun.
And dead.
The first Ape Escape game was the first game that had DualShock capabilities.
The more you know.
Yeah. Have you played any of the Ape Escape games?
No.
Have you watched any of them?
I think so. Was that flying thing from Kirby? Seriously, that looked like Meta Knight's ship.
Could be. Anyway, this is the Freaky Monkey 5. We saw them in Ape Escape 2, which was another game I Let's Played, but it was pretty fucking terrible, so I don't recommend you watch that one. I'm gonna have to re-Let's Play that one. So, the point of the Ape Escape games is to catch monkeys.
Monkeys with the creepiest eyes.
They do, yeah. This game is pretty notable because it has a lot of Metal Gear Solid references. Metal Gear Solid 3 references, and there's actually a minigame in it that we'll be taking a look at later on. In fact, I think half the sales are probably from people who wanted to play the Metal Gear aspect of this game. Minigame.
Probably.
This is, I think...
Kind of like how Zone of the Enders only sold because it came with a demo disc of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Really? I didn't know that.
Apparently so.
Well, I heard the Zone of the Enders game was pretty good, but...
Depends on who you ask.
I haven't played them yet. So, I have the Uncut commentary here. I'll be doing this for this series. If you're watching this, you are hearing me right now. And hearing Geek, who's being quiet.
Exquisite decision. Finally it begins! My revenge against those who laughed at me!
Dude, that was high school. Get over it.
You would be one of those guys who just, like, laughs at people and pushes them down and stuff in front of their locker. Shoves them into it.
I'm heading off to practice. Okay.
Had one kid I called Meg.
Monkey here? Huh? Hey, that's my pudding.
There are monkeys all throughout the town. They're all over the TV. Anyway, this is huge.
Hey, that hurts.
Okay, there you are.
Huh? That doesn't sound like a recording.
Can you hear
The call doesn't sound like a recording. No, really?
Hey, Yumi. Oh, I'm so glad you're both safe.
So, Natalie is
Details
a
later.
recurring character for Ape Escape.
All right.
She's changed voice actors two or three times now, so...
All over the world. This time they're broadcasting weird.
She was Misty
shows.
from Pokemon
That sounds kind
in
of
Ape Escape 2, but now she's like some little girl
Their shows are so stupid
voice actor.
that anyone watching becomes a mindless couch potato.
Oh no, the monkeys are broadcasting reality TV.
I don't want to scare you.
Now we know what MTV really stands
As you
for.
can see, Spike and Jimmy and even the professor have all been affected.
So taking over the world
If this continues,
by
the monkeys will
showing
affect
stupid
the whole
TV
world.
shows. Hey, that's just like real life.
You're going to have to help
Are you sure
us.
this is Japan and not America?
Capture those monkeys and put an end to their
Isn't TV
mindless
stupid
TV
everywhere?
shows. I'm teleporting a monkey net to you. Use it to capture all of the monkeys. Be careful and good luck. Hey, stop! Cut it out!
I hope Natalie will be okay.
Well, at least now.
Well, we have that case from Connecticut where that
That's the
woman
first
got
time
her
I've
face
seen one
eaten
of
off
those
by a
monkeys.
monkey, so...
The teleport is complete. I guess it wasn't just one of Natalie's bad jokes.
Who plays a bad joke where you send people a monkey and a net? That does not make sense.
That sounds like an awesome practical joke to me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hurry!
Sure make for an interesting day.
It would. Okay, we have 2 characters we can choose from. Kay and Yumi. I played my first playthrough as Yumi, complete playthrough on her, so we're going to be taking a look at Kay this time. But I will be showing off all of Yumi's special costumes and stuff.
So over to the kid with the standard anime physically impossible hair.
Yeah, and he looks like a typical shonen.
Yep.
Yumi does have one benefit to her character compared to Kay, and we'll be taking a look at that a few episodes from now. But here's the first level.
Was this just outside their window?
Yep, and we had to teleport to it for some reason.
Who has that many tables in their backyard?
They have a lot of dinner guests, okay? They're professors, monkeys.
And people with stupid poofy hair.
Yeah, I hate her hair. Her name's Aki, by the way. I don't know how she's related, but it's not explicitly stated how she's related to these 2.
Complete. Just what's going on here? I guess.
For the 3rd time.
Everything Natalie said was true. I guess that those
Again.
monkeys are causing havoc all over the world. We have to capture.
I mean, did the Men in Black just come around and mind wipe everyone after the last 2 times?
The first 2 characters had Spike and Jimmy, so different protagonists. But yeah, everybody knows about the Ape Escape pandemic. Ape-demic? Anyway.
This is the secret TV station.
I'm dying out here, Geek. Help me.
Providing support to you on your adventures. The warp pad that used to be in our room was destroyed by the monkeys.
In our backyard.
So we rebuilt the rear part of the laboratory.
In our
If
backyard.
you get on the front warp pad here,
Where's that thing plugged
you can
in?
Head out to go capture the monkeys.
They have super long
We've got
extension
a
cords,
game-saving
okay?
device and a bunch of others, all ready for you to use. So be sure to put them to good use.
It's a fire hazard.
I would assume so.
But anyway,
That's the training room. You can
Tutorial
use it
shit.
to learn how to use
Tutorial,
gadgets just
tutorial.
acquired, or to train for other things. Soon you might be able to use it for things other than gadget training. At any rate, what's most important is that you learn how to capture lots of monkeys.
So the tutorial rooms, you can do these anytime. They have some money in them, and you can listen to the cell phones, which are tutorial guides. But this game is pretty straightforward, so you never need to hear them. But the red phones, if you stand next to them, they'll open the, give you the tutorial explanations themselves. So it's kind of annoying.
Whether you ask for them or not.
Yeah, and these monkey dolls have those laser sticks shoved up their rears, but hey, whatever. Whatever floats their boats. They're dolls. Whoever
They're
set that up...
strange, creepy monkey dolls.
Yeah, whoever set that up has a sick sense of humor. It was me. Here's the Stun Club. It's one of the 3 weapons in the game? I think there's more, whatever. But,
And
yeah.
for some reason it looks like a lightsaber.
Pretty
I've always
much.
wondered that.
I don't know why it does, but hey, it's been in all the 3 games, so why not? Why not? It's canon now. Because the story totally matters in a game like this.
Yes, SK will find out that a monkey dressed as Darth Vader is his father or something. How'd that
Funny
even
you
work?
should say that. Anyway,
That's the warp pad. From there, you'll head right into the TV programs.
Scoop, my 36th wedding. First level. Well, second level.
I'll be back!
First, second level. I don't know.
First, second, third, 12th. Who knows in Japanese games?
Actually, I think it on the TV channel guide, which is a level explanation. God damn it, cell phone. That's so annoying. Anyway, the TV guide level select thing will tell you about each level and show what monkeys are in it and stuff. And I think the first one where we caught that first monkey was Channel 0, so I guess that's like level 0. Anyway, the money currency in this game is a bunch of chips. They're called
Because why not?
Hey, whatever.
I like the idea of a potato chip currency.
Yeah. So, to catch monkeys, you catch them with a net, obviously. A lot of the names of the monkeys aren't translated in this game for some reason. I don't know why. But uki is the onomatopoeia in Japanese terms for what a monkey makes. So.
Well, it's not like Japanese puns translate. They would have had to make up their own bad puns.
Yeah, they did that in Ape Escape 2 and 1 though, so... This game is kind of a little bit lazy in some regards. The translators were anyway. And there's a few strategies to catching monkeys. You can lay on the ground, that'll make them less...
Oh look, a boy with physically impossible hair in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Just another do it with that.
If you press both of your analog sticks down, you'll play possum, and the monkeys will think you're dead. So... They won't notice you if you're playing possum.
Who needs a box? You could just lay down in the fetal position.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid...
You really got quite a workout there.
That's what Snake should do in the next Metal Gear Solid. Or whoever the next character is going to be. Yeah, Raiden and Rising or whatever.
I like his character design. It looks like somebody ripped off his lower jaw. Which he really deserved.
I don't know, I like Raiden. But anyway, back to Ape Escape 3.
Try and capture them as quickly as you possibly can. Good luck! Yo!
Second level, hide and seek forest or monkey forest.
Okay.
And we get our third
Here's
gadget
another
already.
Gadget. I'm going to warp over to you. It's a monkey radar. Use it to find monkeys.
I thought I'd use it to find turtles.
Learning how to use it in the training room.
I thought I would use it to beat the monkeys to death. That's what I wanted to do with my satellite internet. But anyway. So, use the monkey radar, and it tells you stuff about the monkeys, like their alertness, speed, how fast they run from you, obviously, and how aggressive they are, stuff like that. And while I mess with the settings, just ignore that. Poor editing, Dith. And you can, it'll tell you little notes. You're supposed to solve this out. You can pass quickly through the blue. This monkey told me what to do, but I tried to go through the green.
Why'd you do that? What are you doing?
Idiot.
You're doing it all wrong.
I never said I was smart.
I'll be back!
I'm just a fucking genius. Speaking of movie references and folk tale stuff, Little Red Riding Hood.
With drill robots.
Yeah.
That are powered, that are wind up.
I should talk about the enemies in this game. They are... the enemies are called the Teleborgs. They do, like, menial tasks with moving the TV equipment around, and some of them have, like, the action chop things, and some of them are cameras, stuff like that.
When you're running a TV program, what do you need with drill robots? That's my question.
Anyway, let's take a look and see if there's any monkeys around here. Or not. So, there are different types of monkeys. They're indicated by what type of pants they wear. The light blue pants ones are usually kind of pussy-ish, easy to catch monkeys. Yellow ones are normal. And there's special ones which are a little bit more difficult or whatever, like this one. There's other types too, but we'll talk about them later. Anyway, these are little skits you can use, and you can do stuff with them later. I'll show that off in just a little while, but yeah.
All right.
I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure either.
This is like Sony has like a bunch of love letters to movie productions. Anyway, this monkey will try to beat me with his camera, but I'm gonna sneak up on him. Laying down on the ground makes you less visible, I guess.
With giant blue spiky hair against white flowers and green grass.
Yeah. No camo index here. Man, we're just gonna go all out with Metal Gear Solid, aren't we?
Yeah, probably.
That's fine. The games are pretty closely related.
The difference is nobody takes this one seriously. Ever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can really take Metal Gear Solid that seriously either, but
You'd be surprised.
there's some parts.
I mean with people, not the games themselves.
Yeah.
Worst wolf ever.
So I'm gonna chase after this guy. But since I'm ADHD, not really, but I'm gonna get this one instead. He was hiding in a box. Probably about to suffocate to death, but I saved him, and I caught him. And
now he will be back in a zoo, flinging his own feces at people.
Probably. That wolf will live to live... That wolf will live to live another day? Yeah. This is a blue pants monkey. He's wearing sheep's clothing. And I know how
Why?
much you hate furries. He's a furry in a furry.
Why is it a sheep?
Here's my great strategy of trying to hang out there and climb it.
Yo, hot. One more.
It sounds like a really bad Pokemon name.
I'm not even paying attention to the names.
Yeah, that was Lambimon. Cremon. But yeah, monkeys will either attack you by scratching, throwing banana peels, rocks. There's any number of weapons that they'll have later on.
Looking pretty good.
Some have guns, axes, stuff like that.
Child murdering monkeys.
Yep.
Welcome back. Capturing all of those monkeys must have been tiring, eh? I figured you'd be exhausted, so I made this new device for you. If you use this, you can change into lots of different forms.
Different forms? Huh, like what?
Why don't you just try it and see? I think you'll be happy with what you can do.
Really?
Of course.
Cool.
I'm still putting the finishing touches on it, but it should be done in time for the next stage.
Huh.
Well, I'll let you know what it will change you into then, okay?
So that was the morph thing. We'll be taking a look at that in just a second, but let's take a look at that little clip that we got earlier with that camera. That's called the Peepo camera, by the way.
Peepo camera?
Yeah.
That sounds wrong somehow.
The loading screens here are really annoying, and I forgot what Peepo stands for in Japanese. But anyway, these skit things you can watch, and they're like slapstick things, and they're not very funny. That was great.
That would be my reaction too. To overreact in reaction to overacting.
Yeah, I'm not finding what Peepo means in Romanji. Leave a comment if you know. But I know it's something monkey related because it's fucking Ape Escape. Everything is monkey related. I mean, Saruman's castle?
Okay, ta-da!
Is that a Lord of the Rings
Your
joke?
first morph is
Probably.
the Fantasy Knight. I'm entering the morph data for it into the morph gear.
Morph gear!
Specialties
it's
are
either,
defending
like,
and making
a
powerful attacks.
Lord of the Rings joke,
You'll probably
or,
want to practice
you know,
learning how to
Saru
use it
is
in the
monkey
training room.
in Japanese,
Want to go over to
and
the
then
training
Mon
room and try
is
it out?
the first 3 letters in monkey, so it's... Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
I was just thinking because Saruman...
Yeah, I know.
But then I don't think there was a castle in that movie, in that series.
What? Yeah, there was.
I haven't seen him since I was like 5, I guess.
But they came out like 5 years ago, didn't they?
I don't remember how old I was. I'd just say I was 5 if I don't
You have
remember
an excellent voice for a 10-year-old.
To use the morph gear.
And this is me forgetting how to use a morph gear because I haven't played this game in 3 years. But anyway. The one time a cell phone comes in useful in this damn game.
You can only morph for a limited amount of time. If you want
Okay,
to morph
hurry up,
back
Locke.
into your original set, the green items. Yo, transform!
So, this game is unique because there are morph things. And each
Do you
morph...
have to jump up before you use them?
It'll automatically make you jump up. Yeah. That'll actually screw you up during some boss fights. But, whatever. You can do special things in Morph Gear, and Morphs break this game pretty hard. Makes it super easy. So if you want to overpower the game, not have any problems at all, use Morphs. This game isn't particularly hard either way, but it's like they couldn't come up with any idea. So hey, let's come up with a bunch of movie references and make them transform into Sailor Moon things.
I'll be back!
Magical boys.
The worst part is that would probably be a thing. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know.
You go!
I don't know. I'm not big into the genre in particular. But anyway, these teleporters have big hammers that create shockwaves on the ground. Wow. Blue cell phones don't make you talk, don't automatically spam you with information when you get close to them. Information,
Yay.
yeah. And he's holding an axe, but his weapon says a spear.
That's...
Incorrect translation or just fucking lazy? I don't know.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, there's a morph bar above your health. Your health is represented in 5 cookies with a flame under it for some reason. I don't know why that's there. But, hey, whatever. Ape Escape.
Yes, it has to appeal to the young people.
Yeah. Having a red stripe on my car will make it go faster. I don't know, something along those lines, maybe.
Don't you know? Red ones go faster. Did I really just make a Warhammer 40,000 reference?
I've never played it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. You know, in my earlier LP days, I would have made a Zelda joke. Or I would have put the sound effect in here and got sued for copyright or something.
Probably.
I did that stupid shit in my Assassin's Creed Revelations. So I removed that shit. Fucking bullshit. I hate my early LPs. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk more about me. Anyway, some
That's
of
how
these...
you play this game.
Yeah. Some of these monkeys have, like, armor and stuff, and he put up a good fight, so I'll let him live. I'm feeling a little bit sympathetic to the monkey cause here. He just likes to dress up like a knight. I can understand. I like, ghouls and goblins. Ghouls and ghosts. My bad. There's little stashes of cash in these chests if you want to grab it. With the money in this game, the chips, you can pick up multiples of them and make them turn into 5 so you can make a lot of money real fast. There's a lot of collecting in this game, so I have to do this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't see collecting games much anymore.
There's collecting, but it's all like stupid shit for like achievements and stuff. There's like no special content.
As opposed to being the whole game like Mario or Banjo-Kazooie or something.
Donkey Kong 64.
That too.
Have you played that?
Don't think so.
I think that's probably the most collecting I've ever done in a game. I've never finished it either. But whatever. This game has some weird glitches, like sometimes you'll see monkeys, but they'll disappear on the ground, so you can only see their helmets. So much for playtesting, but whatever.
And somehow it's still better programs than your average Bethesda game.
We're gonna get like 50 dislikes, but yeah, I don't like this
Oh,
stuff.
come on, it's true.
I know it's right, but I hate Bethesda, and also
Even people who like it have to admit they do not program that stuff well.
Yeah. Well, I'll admit that. I've only played Oblivion and a little bit of Fallout 3, though. So, with the monkeys with armor on, you need to hit them once to knock the armor off. Weakest armor ever. Just like ghouls and ghosts.
I was just gonna say that, you son of a bitch.
I'm stealing all your goddamn jokes. Monderella.
If I was more clever, I'd make a joke about how princesses piss off feminists, but
Really?
I'm not clever enough, sadly.
I don't really worry about feminists too much. But whatever. I'll just...
Who does?
Yeah. So, really, there's you have an area capture with the freaking Morph form, so it's easy. It's
That
very
looks like you're about to cast a spell in a Tails game.
Yeah. Yumi has another costume of the Fantasy Knight that looks like a Final Fantasy skin, to be honest, but whatever.
Curse you, Final Fantasy. Why must you follow me everywhere?
I know. I hate Final Fantasy, guys. Just let you know. Manga. That is the correct way to spell it. I mean, pronounce it. Just so you know. Anyway, this is Beauty and the Beast reference, I think. But they're fighting.
I have not seen any Disney movie. That was one I know, probably since I was 5.
Well, I haven't seen any of them in a long time either. It's just, I played Kingdom Hearts 1.
I tried playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and put the controller down and asked why.
I tried sneaking up on these guys, but hey, they caught me.
That is...
Also, they can steal your weapons in this game. They can't do this in other Ape Escapes, but they'll try to do a spin attack with your stone club. They can also steal your net, which I'll be showing off next video.
And that sounds like it'll be a massive pain in the ass. It's not a very big shockwave.
No. A lot of the enemies in Ape Escape games use a shockwave attack, but I guess that's pretty common in most action games.
Before the shooter became popular.
Yeah.
If you're a king, why are you worried about being a terrible dancer? You can just behead anyone who makes fun of you.
Yeah, good point. But he's Saruman. I was gonna
What is a man?
A miserable pile of... Oh, God, I haven't played Symphony of the Night. Fuck, don't make me complete this, geek. Miserable pile of glass? Is that it?
No.
Damn it.
I would say, though, that this kid is a miserable pile of hair gel.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He doesn't use the goggles either. I don't see why he fucking has them.
Because somebody thought it would look cool.
Probably. Anyway, there's one monkey we can't get. We can't get the one on the chandelier. Guess we'll have to wait for something that can knock them down.
Replay value! Remember when replay value was going back to previous levels instead of multiplayer?
Yeah. I actually prefer going back to previous levels to unlock new things or do stuff other than multiplayer. All games nowadays need multiplayer for some reason.
I know, right?
I'll be back.
When half the servers are dead in a year, or half a year.
Not even that for most games.
Yeah. So, first boss, and somehow we're outside of the castle again.
So, there are still some humans who haven't been affected yet.
You shall not pass!
Try this!
Actually, no, this reminds me more of the dragon, the robot dragon from Chrono Trigger.
Whoa, cool! Check out that awesome dragon!
He just destroyed a bridge right behind me. That's badass.
This dragon has rained fiery death upon many a valiant knight.
I almost died.
He doesn't
Fucking
look that
awesome.
tough.
What? You dare to belittle my greatest creation? This will not do!
We're the ones who should be saying that! You fix everyone that you've hurt right now!
They haven't hurt them, they've just stupefied them.
That's going to happen. I have orders to affect everyone in the whole world.
It's
Orders?
the most stereotypical mad scientist voice I've ever heard.
From Spectre, of course. Who else?
Spectre?
Whoops. Oh, I forgot that it was against the rules to say his name.
Who knew the antagonist would be the same monkey who was in Ape Escape 1 and 2?
Shut up. Well,
Who has white hair for some reason.
I'm afraid that I can't allow
Yeah.
you to leave here. I was about to make a movie starring myself, but I guess that will have to wait. Change in scenario. Your time has come, brat.
What kind of movie has a mad scientist as the protagonist, attacking a small child with a mecha dragon?
Protagonist? Anyway, this is the first boss fight of the game. Spawns a bunch of these little hammer shockwave noobs. And he does a couple attacks, shoots fireballs at you, does this stream of fire. This is the bad way to fight him. Very slow. To beat him really quickly, you turn into the Fantasy Knight, run right up to him, like far as you can. He'll also stomp on the ground, which will stun you for a second, but he can't actually do any damage to you in the amount of time.
So it's pointless.
Yeah, he also shoves you back with his wind attack thing. These rocks will block you from the fire stream. You can also use the Fantasy Knight to block the fire. And here's how to beat him regularly, or the good way, is to just keep attacking him until he dies. He can't push you back.
Seems legit.
His weak
Or maybe
spots...
he can push you back.
Sometimes. Usually you can kill him before he does it. But anyway, the shield blocks you from his fire, so you're basically invincible in the Fantasy. And that's it.
Are you gonna capture him? Or
Yeah, I
you
just
gonna
wanted to beat
stand
him.
there?
I just wanted to beat him.
This is for mildly annoying me. Ah.
And somehow there were explosives planted in the satellite for some reason that went off when he got destroyed. I don't know.
Why do mad scientists always do that? It's just not a good
Well,
idea.
that is just awesome.
So
Really? I
much for
thought it
my
was awful.
plans. I'll just explode this stuff if I lose.
It's not like I'm working for a bigger bad.
Well, well. Things have become quite interesting, haven't they?
Interesting is the wrong word.
Shall I go and say hello?
An exquisite idea. Very well, I shall go get ready.
Didn't Spectre have a different
Please
voice in
wait
the other
here
Ape
for a bit.
Escapes?
Yeah? I think so.
So,
'Cause this one sounds really
again,
lame.
Spectre is behind
Probably.
all of this.
I said about a white super genius monkey.
Sounds familiar. You two
It's not as bad as
don't know
Natalie's voice
Spectre
change, to
is
be
an
honest.
ultra-intelligent monkey that wants to rule over all mankind. Somewhat dangerous.
He wants to rule over mankind, only somewhat dangerous.
But he turned to evil when he put on a monkey helmet, and now he's become
You know,
the boss
when you
of the
compare
evil
monkeys to
monkey.
humans, I don't see a lot of difference.
I'm their glorious
Basically
leader.
the same intelligence level.
Obviously,
Yep.
you aren't fans of my show.
No, your show sucks.
Spectre?
So you're the one behind all
That explains why most humans watch it.
What is it that
Bring
you
back
want?
Firefly.
I heard that someone dared to stand in my way, so I wanted to get a look at who it could be. I must say I'm quite relieved it's only you.
American TV House. I've never seen it, but I heard it was good.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
I'm actually imagining Spectre as the head of Fox, and that image brings me great joy.
This time I've teamed up with this Hugh. And
Do you mean me, Mr. Spectre?
For the best character in the game.
That's right. I am human, yet the end of humanity. These monkeys have won me over. I am the ultimate scientist. I'm 28 years old, single. I'm 6'3", including hair. I'm 145 pounds, also including hair. My favorite color is turquoise, and I have an IQ of 1300. And they call me Dr. Tomoki. And don't you forget it.
What?
what do you think you're doing?
But seriously, Tomoki is the best
Yourself
character in this
normally.
game.
Normally, cut the camera.
I thought it was an exquisite introduction.
Cut.
Oh yeah, devil horns.
Anyway, we have nothing to fear from you fools.
You only took down one of our satellites when you were tiny, untrained children.
Monkey, how have you been? You always had a good head on your shoulders.
Lucky?
Huh?
Yes.
I wonder what Tomoki's weak spot is.
We can't
Can you
waste
tell,
entire
viewers?
days talking to these people. We have work.
It is a very complex problem to solve.
So anyway, relax.
Man,
and
this is
enjoy
just gonna
our
make my
show.
head spin.
Of course, if you insist on
Dawson.
resisting us, we'll be glad to crush you like vermin.
References to jokes that we have nothing to do with.
Hey,
Yay.
are you friends with that guy? Well, once, long ago. But never mind that now. We've got to capture Spectre.
How does she keep her hair up like that?
I don't know. It has breast physics.
I wonder how old that monkey
Her breast
butt
physics
really
don't
is.
have breast physics, but her hair has breast physics. This is the introduction to breast physics.
Stop saying that.
Okay. Fine. Anyway, Morph stocks. This is like the item center. You can buy all the stuff here. We'll be taking a look at this in the extra video. But the Morph stocks give you an extra Morph bar, so you can buy...
Break the game even further?
Yes, you can morph multiple times. And each Morph bar lasts 1 minute. Which is kind of a lot of time. And you can keep it going by picking up more of the Morph green shit. Anyway, here's a little bit of Yumi. She has her own costume and show that off. Her,
Lightsaber is pink?
yeah. They really wanted to stereotype the fuck out of women. But anyway.
Speaking of pissing off feminists,
Yeah. She's also got a bunny on her back.
Transform!
Time to hide the transform menu. Anyway. Yeah. Final Fantasy. That's her Fantasy Night form.
and that
It has the same-
timer is not going down.
Yeah, all the frickin' Morph forms have the same moves for both of the characters. They just look different. So that's that. That was fun. Now time for the same scene, but with Yumi, because there's sometimes different dialogue. And this is a 100% run, so gotta show it all. And fast forwarding because it's fucking annoying.
Out of the way!
I like her reaction to the giant mecha dragon more than Kay's. Just, oh, get out of the way.
We're the ones who should be
Yumi is the better of the characters,
right now.
besides Tomoki.
What do you mean, orders? Orders from who? Spectre?
I was just standing on a different side for no reason.
You're the one who said it.
Change in scenario! Your time has come, brat!
And there's no boss battle there. So, join us next time.